My morning ritual on my last day in Milan always takes me to Peck to buy cheeses I can't get in Vienna. This time, Vezzena from Trentino and an aged Montasio from Friuli. My selection is then vacuum packed and wrapped for me to pick up on my way back to my hotel in the afternoon, just before departure to the airport. After the cheeses are selected, a leisurely walk in the center. Milan's Duomo is just as beautiful at the back, even though most tourists never bother to stray from the piazza in front of the stunning facade. I never tire of looking at the top of these windows, each one distinct from its neighbor, letting my eyes follow the curves of the intricate stonework. Then there are the hundreds of spires and statues on the roof to gaze up at, even if one can't make out any defining details from street level. Time for an early lunch around 1. An insalata caprese is one of the world's most famous starters, but the one at Nobile Bistro is a very successful variation. It boasts 0-kilometer buffalo mozzarella, oven-roasted cherry tomatoes, long strips of sautéed zucchini sprinkled with dried oregano, and a couple of entire basil leaves in the middle. A feast far removed from the humdrum affair one so often encounters under the name Caprese. I had enough room afterwards to enjoy a luxurious dessert, one I'd never before tried at Nobile Bistro. A millefoglie, or millefeuille, with several scoops of gelato alla crema sitting on top of a peach half in the middle of the pastry cupola. A coil of raspberry coulis winding around the plate border was not intended as mere decoration. Only weeks after he arrived in Milan for the first time, the French author Stendhal, who was just 17 years old at the time, was put up for a few months at the neoclassical Palazzo Bovara, just a few doors away from the Nobile Bistro on Corso Venezia. Its open front doors gave passers-by a glimpse into the inner courtyard, with the half-open gate at the back offering an enticing view of the greenery beyond. No wonder Stendhal became such an ardent lover of Milan, if this was his daily view at the outset. Not far away, on Via Palestro, this sign indicating the Giardino delle Arti, behind the closed gate, is yet another piece of evidence proving the profusion of green spaces in Milan. It's a side entrance to the gardens of the Villa Reale, open exclusively to children, and adults only if accompanied by children. A logical continuation to a pleasure shared by both children and adults: chocolate. At the Milan shop of famed Torino chocolatier Guido Gobino, I always stop to treat myself and some friends back home to my hand-picked assortments of their unrivaled ganache. In their catalogue, they divide these into Mediterranean and meditation ganache. Whatever their appellation, they are addictive. I hope you'll join me in the second half of October 2017 for the 5th season of Tony City Tastes, where we'll soon be celebrating my 100th episode. And don't forget to share my site with your Italian food-loving friends.